World News in 5.
Right now.
News and developments making headlines around the world in 5 minutes. World News in 5. Here on Radyo Pilipinas World Service.
Good day to all of our listeners here on Radyo Pilipinas World Service. This is World News in 5 and I'm your host, Steph Vicente. Rescue teams in Venezuela have pulled two 11-year-old boys alive from the rubble just hours apart following powerful earthquakes that struck the country. The BBC reports that a video showed the first child, identified as Moises, being lifted from debris as rescuers and onlookers applauded. Officials later confirmed a second boy was also saved and carried to safety on a stretcher. The back-to-back quakes, measuring 7.2 and 7.5 in magnitude, have killed at least 1,450 people, with tens of thousands still unaccounted for. Despite the devastation, rescuers continue to search for survivors as families desperately dig through the wreckage, hoping their loved ones are still alive. In other news overseas, a United States official says all drones and missiles launched by Iran were intercepted, shot down, or failed to reach their targets. According to CNN, the said official noted that there were no reported injuries or damage to American facilities. Emphasizing the outcome, the official said Iran's attack was unsuccessful. Iran's Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps had earlier claimed it targeted U.S. military sites in nearby countries, including Kuwait and Bahrain, following U.S. strikes on Iranian locations. The latest exchange is putting renewed strain on an already fragile ceasefire between Washington and Tehran. And finally, protests broke out in Beirut after Lebanon and Israel signed a U.S.-brokered framework agreement following months of direct talks. Al Jazeera reports demonstrators, some waving Hezbollah flags, voiced anger over the deal, which does not require Israeli forces to withdraw from occupied areas in southern Lebanon. The conflict between Israel and Hezbollah has been ongoing since October of the year 2023, with repeated escalations causing widespread destruction and displacement. Critics, particularly those affected by the fighting, say the agreement fails to deliver justice after thousands were killed and many forced from their homes. Despite the backlash, the deal outlines plans for Lebanese forces to eventually take control of the south, contingent on the disarmament of armed groups like Hezbollah. And that concludes today's edition of World News in 5. For Radyo Pilipinas World Service, this has been Steph Vicente. Good day and stay safe, everyone.
World News in 5.
Right now.
News and developments making headlines around the world in 5 minutes. World News in 5. Here on Radyo Pilipinas World Service.